Greetings, Miracle in Motion. I don't know if you watched X-Files some years ago. I did. I found it really intriguing. And one saying in X-Files was, "The truth is out there." And I used to believe it, and now I no longer believe it, because I think that is part of the problem. We think the truth is out there, and we're trying desperately, well, some of us, not all of us, to find the truth, the ultimate truth, the objective truth. And there's some philosophical discussions about if there is an objective truth, because even if two people see an objective truth, they will form a personal truth based upon their experiences and filters and vibration and whatnot. And this is part of the challenge now, because there's so much information. I've talked about this before. There's so much information, and we are bombarded with stories to believe. And this is dangerous, and you should believe this, and you should fight this, and you should be afraid of this. And there's all sorts of stories that are told to us. And I've discussed this with people, and some people, I don't want to live in a world filled with lies. And they want to find the truth. And we have a tendency to hook on to, if someone says, okay, this is not true, they didn't land on the moon. This specific discussion I had, okay, I said, I don't know, I haven't been there, I don't know. And my interpretation, or the way I deal with this is, does it affect my everyday life? Does this have any bearing on my life? Does it affect my everyday? Usually it don't. And I had this insight, or maybe it's not an insight, maybe it's an idea, maybe it's just a way for me to understand or overstand, and word doesn't exist until now. Until I said it, so now it exists, at least for me. But I made an image of this, what we are in now. I think is pretty telling. This is how it looks. Yes, the whole system, or whatever we may call it, is not rigged, but it seems to be designed for us to desperately find the truth in a maze that has no beginning and no end. And we are running around in this maze trying to find the truth and what is true, and all this, whatever it is. It's distracting us from our divinity. It is energy consuming, and it's really a black hole, because it doesn't matter how much we search out there for the truth, we will never find it, because there will always be another layer. There will always be another layer, and another piece of information, and another source, another whistleblower, another celebrity who says something, or another authority figure, or some research papers. There will always be new levels to this maze, because it is not designed for anyone to find his or her way through it, because it's designed to be distraction, it's designed to be disorienting, it's designed to be distracting and energy consuming. So the truth is not out there. So where is it? Well, it's in here. The truth is in here. And okay, how do you apply this in your everyday life? Well, listen to your own inner voice. Listen to your own connection to source. Because I've said this before, in our heart, that's how I see it, we have a direct connection to source. And there was this story that this is where the gods hid the secret for humans, in their hearts. because they would never look there. And this is becoming increasingly important the more our creative power increases. Because the more we upgrade, the more we level up, the more important it is to take responsibility for what we focus on, for what we want to create. And if we run around in this maze, it doesn't matter how much we run around here, because there's no way out. I usually say we were born in captivity, because we were born to parents that were probably inside this system, inside this maze. But just because we're born in captivity doesn't mean we can escape this maze. And it is a choice. We can keep running around here. We can keep listening to the news. We can keep finding problems. We can keep finding things to occupy ourselves. We can find things, information to consume, to distract us and give us some dopamine kicks now and then. I'm the same. I use my phone way too much, I believe. But this image, the system, the maze, this maze, find the truth. We need to dig deep enough to find the truth. But there's always another level. There's always another layer. So we will never find the truth out there, because it is in here. The truth is in here. And what truth is in here? Well, it's the truth, your truth, because truth, as I see it, source, whatever we may call it, shines through us, because we're unique lenses through which source can shine and create and also experience, because it's a two-way street. So source experiences through us and it creates through us. We're unique lenses through which the light or the love of creation can express itself on this earth plane. So if you still try to find the truth out there in a book or in a video or whatever, and this is important, I'm not here to teach you anything. It's really important. I'm not here to teach you anything, because you already know anything. Anything. You already know anything. You already know everything. If there is any purpose to me recording videos, is to remind you that you already are perfect, you're complete, you have all the information you can need, and you have this infinite creative power. But you have to choose to use it, or choose to accept it, because you don't really have to do anything. It's more about being than doing. So you just have to, okay, I accept this infinite creative power. And then choose what you focus this immense creative power on. Luckily, I say, love and expansion and power is much more powerful than more constrictive emotions like fear and worry and hate and aggression and whatnot. So love, since it is from source, it is power, is infinite and it's self-sustaining, and it's something totally different than force. It's win-lose. Force needs to take energy from something else to sustain itself. So the truth is not out there, the truth is in here, and what truth wants to be created through you? That's also a question, not what do I want to create, but what wants to be created through me? What world, what earth wants to be created through me? And if you're listening to this, of course, you are part of this new earth emerging. So again, it's a maze. You will never find the truth out there, because there will always be another layer. There will always be another truth. There will always be new information, because it's designed that way. It's not designed to have an exit. Okay. Yet again, I remind you that you are unique, that you have a very, very special, very unique part to play in this beautiful symphony of love that is growing stronger on earth by the day. Because humanity is awakening, and there will be much more confusing in coming year, and coming years will be intense, but it is your center that will carry you through this turmoil, like a bridge over troubled water. Your inner center, the eye of the storm. As always, I truly wish you and your loved ones all the best, and see you soon.